A lot of the homeowners are being forced to buy only what is available. But most of what is available is not actually desirable. People need to live somewhere. I mean, look at Lagos, about 30 million people. But how many quality accommodation do we have? So I just felt that if there was anybody that could do something about having quality development, then I'm that person.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for having me, Easy. And it's a pleasure meeting you.
We're so happy to be here, and we're so grateful that you had us here to talk to you about all the work that you do. You've done great work. What would you say was the major reason? What was the thing that drew you to real estate?
So, construction is more of a family thing for us. Myself, my siblings were involved with construction. My dad was a very strong contractor when it comes to the passion for the job. Was a contractor, was a farm work guy. You know, he wanted to. He wanted all of us to, to take after him. He wanted me to come to sites with him every time. I hated it at that time. I really hated it, because it was being forced. But I tell you, later in life, the love came naturally to me, such that whatever I found myself doing, I found myself going back to construction. So I've been in banking. I've worked with the bank. I've been in oil service industry. I've also been in production in the main oil and gas with ExxonMobil, and I've also been with Schlumberger prior to Exxon. But even in all of those engineering career, I still find myself doing development alongside. So it's what I love to do. It's what I love to do.
That's amazing. So tell us about how you built prestigious home. When the idea come from? What was your goal specifically? What was your vision? What was your mission in creating this masterpiece of the company?
I've always been passionate about the built environment. I love creativity. I love the fact that real estate development. You see a bare land, and you're able to envision what the space can be turned into to benefit mankind. So for me, that is the joy of real estate. So it's not really about the money and all of that. I just love creativity. I love creating. I love to display the creative capacity that God has given me. So real estate, as in my own story, has afforded me the opportunity to be able to display that inner gifting, that I have. I'll tell you the truth. I've been very busy. We've been very, very busy. It's been from one project to another project. We've been turning around the built environment, and also the passion to do it well. I see in our climb, there's a lot of, I would say there's some measure of mediocrity, in the industry. So the desire to do it well, also drove us into doing our business the way we do it.
It's a narrative that everybody has, but then it doesn't have to be that way. And then we're the ones that have to actually start changing it small. So it's something that we're working, at least what we started doing. So things that when you see our build, there's something different in something. It might be the finishing, how we finish our products that you will not see that in like other places, or things that we're bringing like a pool as long as 52 meters, or things like we just bring in something, and then not from here now. Most times we travel out, or then the designs we see outside, we just bring them into like the living room outside instead of putting your pool at the back and like having a living room in front. Your pool is for like aesthetics, so you just put your living room there so that you can see it from there, and then it's like a feeling that everybody wants to have.
We are peculiar. We are a real estate that are peculiar in our dealings, and which let me also backtrack a bit. So we've done some of these houses. We've done La Vida, and recently we just launched the Lekki show, which is about 106 houses plus an apartment building. And all of these consist of terrace, semi-detached, and full detached. And we give them fantastic names. You could see Cypress, you could see Magnolia, and all of that. So when you talk about some of the semi-detached buildings that have swimming pool, they have cinemas inside, and having to see all of these things and the way we design, which is also peculiar for us.
Yeah, so the reason why I especially mentioned working with art and buildings and doing art and design is because I find the two to be very intertwined, because they both have an effect on people and they can really influence the way we see the world around us. So a lot of the work that I do look at artists, but then architecture-wise, I'm constantly doing research. I think it's important to know what's happening in the field. So, I mean, one of the easy ways to do that is checking Arc Daily every day. It's a place where there's projects from all over the world, and it's especially interesting, better than Pinterest or Instagram, because it has all the floor plans and the sections. Architecture is a profession that's been around for thousands of years, so we're not always trying to create something new. Sometimes we're just, and not fully reinventing the wheel either. But you're just taking pieces from other areas and learning what other people have done well and what they've done wrong. And using that to improve some of the work that you do.
These days, my passion is about community, right? In the last, let's say 10 to 15 years, we're doing single family development. Like I'll just go buy lots in very prime estates and just build that particular, buy in a subdivision and just build and sell. Very high cinema, very high end. I love the community because you see, you're able to create a community where you have all of the facility, all of the amenities. The one we finish, you have a clinic. We actually have an urgent care 24 hours, clinic, small hospital. We have lawn tennis courts, we have children playground, we have a well-equipped gym, we have a bicycle track, bicycle trail where people could ride back around the estate dedicated. But when you go into that community, La Vida, you just see this is home. So the fact that people are coming from the hustle and bustle of Lagos, then you come into that space, that environment, So I'm beginning to, that passion for the last 3-4 years is imagine where we're building community. Now, you say, what are we working on now? There's a new estate called Lekki Foreshore. Okay, with the success we recorded in La Vida was done over 24 months, 96 family development, ground up development. Then we moved to Lekki Foreshore about less than 2 months ago, where right now in Lekki Foreshore we're working on almost like the 30th house, more than 30 actually. We're going to more than 30 in the last thing that we're working on, not completed but that we're working on. Lekki Foreshore is the Lekki Phase 1. A bit of extension. The area is called Lagoon District. It is superb, excellent, lovely. Everyone should live there. Everyone should live there. I tell you, we try to, for every project that come up, we improve. We do like project review of the previous project and try to see how can we do better with this one. So whatever we've done before in terms of community, Lekki Foreshore is going to be better. It's going to be better. So we have detached, fully detached, single family development. We have townhouses, we have semi-detached, we have apartments. It's going to be great. Infrastructure, all the amenities are going to be there. So that is what is trending right now. It's trending everywhere. It's trending in Nigeria, in Europe, and in America. People are buying. People are really keen into that project.